does usually take a moment. Usually. As we go over here, apply the settings. I'm kind of tired, y'all, if you can't tell, but nonetheless, it is Paradox versus. Oh, I'm specking. Oops. There you go. That's more like it. And we are live. We are, in fact, live. We're live, yeah, it says it's offline. As DJ tells Meepo to be his daddy. I'm gonna quickly load off into everything. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to put that up. Gonna, where is it? News. At everyone. Kabam. There you go. We are live. I think we're live. Alright, well, what is up, y'all? It is Grape here, and today we are watching Paradox versus LOL. It is down. Yes. Hello. Today we are watching Paradox versus LOL. It is. Yeah, I just want to make sure that the stream was working. The stream is working fine. Everything is happening right now. Let us begin this interaction. I'm kind of tired right now for everybody just tuning in, but you know what? It's fine. Nonetheless, 7 minutes until the bridges spawn. I took a small nap. I'm not gonna lie right now. I literally just woke up to see this, but nonetheless, I want to say on the hold on, let me see. What team is who? What team is what color? All right, slash. There you go. Just want to do that for a second there. All right, Paradox is green. Thank you. All right, so we're back into it as of right now. Paradox is green with LOLITSDOWN being yellow. This will be quite the game to watch, everybody. This is going to be the competitor. Uh, well, it's a fair game now. It used to be a 10v9. Now it is a 9v9. Wow. So whoever wins this game on Iceland will be facing either Dauntless or Mindmen tomorrow in the quarterfinals on Oriental Kingdom. So something very looking forward to. Very exciting. As we go off, yes, Ish 15's club did beat Limitless, and they are playing in the quarterfinals. So to keep everybody updated right now, just to keep you guys know what to do. Basically, we are playing Icelands because this is playoffs round 2. Every single game so far has been played on Icelands for this day. And in addition, what's going to be happening is this basically is the Battle of the Bridges tournament, not Volcanic and Ray tournament. So because of that, that's why we're adding Iceland to the mix of this map. As somebody did join me, I heard something. Oh, Joe, hello.
Hey, I didn't want to cut into your commentating. I was just gonna,
You're,
if you need my help, I'm here.
you here? We are joined by nerds. Hello.
All right. Tell them to waitlist me. I'll join in a bit.
All right. Such message. Fantastic. Whitelist nerds. Plus. All right, but yeah, so that's the main reason why we are playing Iceland today. Tomorrow, same thing is we're playing Oriental Kingdom. Up, did not mean to show that TeamSpeak. We are playing Oriental Kingdom, which is another competitive map in the BCL that will be adding to the Battle Bridges tournament, which will also be used in the semis and the finals.
Now, if I can bring up a point about Oriental Kingdom, it's a new map that we actually haven't gotten the chance to really experiment on and like play a lot of BCL map. We'll play in a lot of BCL scrimmages. So I'm actually pretty curious myself to play a few of the rounds on there and just take a look at the teams and see how they adjust as well. because this map
Green, yeah.
just
Oh, sorry. Green is Paradox, and then yellow is It's down.
this is going to be a very interesting match. For example, Paradox is a team that everybody in the BCL right now, if they've been in the BCL for over 2 months or so, they can definitely say they've scrimmed Paradox at least 5 times. So this team definitely does scrimmage a lot. So I'm expecting a really good scrimmage here, and let's just see how well they're going to do against LO Sit Down. Um, yeah.
But
Now I
yeah.
know if you.
Oh,
Oh wait, somebody else joined.
okay.
Let's for the
Well,
okay.
moving on into the actual thing. I mean, Iceland's right here. This map right here. The reason why it's competitive play, but it's not competitive play, is because ice PvP doesn't really and bridges doesn't really mix well together. But however,
Yeah.
and as well as that, I mean, this the thing is this Iceland's one of is one of the older maps of bridges. However, this is kind of different compared to like Ray or Volcanic Island. Not because of like ore spawn and stuff, because mid right here is more needed in this map than any other map. I will definitely ask somebody to change the title. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll ask. Here, actually, nerds, can you
If
ask?
I can wait,
What?
okay. Wait, ask for the title of what?
Wait, sorry, Rommel. Sorry, Fuda. Can you ask Rommel to change the title? Not you. Nerds,
Okay.
you're fine.
Oh, okay. So if I can make a comment on the thing you just said about mid being a necessity, in some ways it isn't, but not in the way you'd think. With the other maps, mid is a high necessity with like the gear output. But in this map, Iceland doesn't have a very good amount of gear there. So if anything, it's just a good choke point to have. For example, you get a really good position on what island you actually want to rotate to. And it's just a good area to have, but teams necessarily won't need to go to mid directly. So it's and I know Paradox probably knows this because this is actually one of their really good maps. I think it's like one of the maps that they actually provide a really good defense. So I'm hoping to see like some skill and experience there.
Yeah, but at the same time, the midpoint is a pretty big necessity nonetheless. And normally, from what I've seen so far, the teams that have gotten mid are the ones that have won the game so far. So maybe there's a correlation. Just saying. But nonetheless, 2 minutes until the bridges spawn, we do see all the miners should be coming up from the island off into the map. And over at Paradox, we do see some golden helmets. Nothing too much though. I mean, considering I do have golden helmets early on, I can definitely probably assume that they do know that they did not get too lucky with ores, which is why they already went ahead and made the gold
Oh,
helmets.
oh, if you take a look here at oh wait, God, how am I forgetting this name? LL Sit Down. If you take a look over here, they're actually managing to use this strategy, which is very popular in this map, in public and in like competitive. Basically, it's it's sort of like I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, but you actually shift and you F5 to see like the ores on the outside. And I noticed there's a lot of ores that they're missing out on because they're not doing the strategy. But I noticed that both teams are actually starting to do this right now, and
Very much so. All right.
yeah, I want to see the gear output that they both get because this map actually is pretty popular for getting a good amount of ores for that specific reason, being able to see the ores that are outside.
Very much so. Looking over at Elwood's down, would you see that 1% is almost full diamond? Uh, sorry to say. Atlos, and then the Mimic having some diamonds in his hands.
Okay.
Oh, no, just timing?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I can do both.
Oh, okay.
I'll just time in commentate. I just
All right,
gotta
you're fine.
open
You're fine.
Chrome real quick.
All right.
So I'm already set up to time this team. Now, here's the thing about Paradox. If I can comment before the British spawn in the next 30 seconds, they've
Mm-hmm.
always provided a really good defense against teams that are rushing to mid. So LO Sit Down is probably going to have to find a way to counter this because Paradox has a decent archer that manages to get those people in the water here. So I'm trying to see if he's going to manage to do that because I don't know. He's still
Yeah.
he's he's like it's not that he's inconsistent, but I've seen in past scrimmages he's gotten some really good plays and actually really helped out his team in taking out this team's rushing to mid.
Good to hear. We do see some walls being put up by Paradox just for archery though, and one of the main differences between this map and every other map is the fact that that the water here is so deep you cannot fast bridge over. So you actually need to do this diagonal but slow and steady and like
Oh,
risky push to falling in on Paradox. The Berserker leaping over has mid. Nice job on
The archers managed to get a pick here, mate.
Nethulu. Yes, yes, yes. So far it seems to me that there's only one person in mid, and that is Green. Sorry, Nethu. Nethu is gonna be going in these chests, trying to get as much as he possibly can before rotating back to his team. And yeah, it seems to me that yellow, Elwood's down, does know what just happened, so they are gonna stay on their island, try to shoot back, try to defend themselves. I have to say honestly though, Iceland's does look very nice with shaders. One of the
Yeah,
best.
it does actually. But here's the thing with these two teams. As you can take a look over here, they haven't gotten a substantial amount of gear because some of their players are still unarmored. I'm talking about Paradox over here.
Okay.
They managed to get mid, but they haven't really gotten anything from it. That's what I was trying to say earlier. This map often doesn't reward players to go to mid. So oftentimes it's not a bad thing to not get mid on this map. So it's more so going to be dependent on what the players can get when they're rotating. So it looks like they're rotating the mid. Looks like they're going to try and stop Paradox from rotating.
Very, very, very nice on the both parts
Nethu
right now.
goes off by himself. He might get picked here.
Oh my.
Oh, but it looks like it was some type of bait.
All right.
They're
This
actually
is gonna
very
be fighting right
uncoordinated.
now in the middle. Stopping rotation right now. This is a fight by Elwood's down. What a rush, honestly. One falls
Wait,
into the water. XEJ.
XEJ might be out.
Nope, running back, completely
Paradox
saved.
is on the run.
Oh my god, this is a fight right now. Elwood's
Nethu might get
down
a pick here.
versus this.
Broccoli's
Nethu
out.
gets one. Broccoli dies. Just is happening right now. Atlos
Chili
gets one.
Loco's out.
Josiah gets one, gets two.
Oh, what a
Ashton gets
turn.
three. Kevsa goes right
Paradox
now.
is now on the
5,
offensive here.
6v5. Mimic and Josiah getting one more.
Business is done.
Oh my, Flair was running away now. It's a 1v2 on the situation. Gonna help him out,
Oh my
Nethu.
gosh.
Kevsa gets another one right here. This is now a 3v6 right now. Elwood's down. Completely get just turned off on themselves. That push not going for them. Mimic kills DJ Caldos. Now it is a 5v3 as Atlos and Mimic run back over to into Paradox's old islands with them at mid now. And dab the
Wow, that was
dino.
such a good turn there.
Very much
Like
so.
for like a good portion of that fight, it seemed like LO Sit Down was going to be the offensive team, but they really got it turned around, and a few of them got in the water. And I guess that's one of the things with this map. If you can manage to get more players in the water damage definitely rewards you with having a bit more players in the team fight.
Very much so. I mean, this still could be anybody's game. Because if you were to look right now, those three LOS down players are very well armored. I mean, besides only one having a golden helmet, they are basically full diamonds except for the leggings. And looking over at Paradox, I couldn't say that very fast. But looking over at Paradox, I mean, we do see two people with full diamond, but everybody else not so much. But as finally those 5 people are able to make it off into this island. I want to make it off. Gonna get the reminders in there. Try sucking those diamonds with those other three in the unoccupied island of, I guess you could say, counter to Paradox. Where they're just going to be waiting for a push, most likely. Seems like what's happening right now. But,
The thing
I
I
mean,
can say about. All right, go ahead.
I don't know. I mean, like, go back to that fight, though. I mean, just the way I saw that, it seems like LOL's
Yeah,
down knew what they were doing. I mean, when they went for a full push offensive, trying to stop that rotation, but kind of took the other way. I mean, the way Paradox retreated back to their island to get that tiny 1 or 2 block advantage, honestly, did pay off well.
yeah. That's something I can really say about these two teams is that one, they were both overextending, but it seemed like LO Sit Down got a little bit confident because, like I said, they were on the offensive for a bit there, and Paradox definitely took advantage of that because they managed, as I saw, there was like 3 or so players that got knocked in the water. And it looks like El Sit Down's going to be pressuring the wall, which isn't very wise, but we take a look at their kits here. Wait, Grape, don't look at their kits because it's actually going to screw over the other people.
I'm not looking at their kits.
All right. Because I was saying, let's take a look at their kits, but I'm like, oh my gosh, if you look at it, it's really
No,
going to
no,
screw them
you
up.
can look at the kits. I can't look at the kits.
Okay. So I'm taking a look at their kits here, and it looks like they probably will not be able to play the defensive way that they should be with the 3 players.
All right.
Hopefully they can provide a solid defense, but just looking at these kits, I don't think they can.
Now, my pack will be linked later on, but everybody just tuning in here. This is LOL's down versus Paradox. Paradox being green, yellow being LOL's down. This is playoffs round 2, game 7. So you guys looking forward to that tomorrow, the quarterfinals. Whoever wins this game right here will be fighting either against My Men or Dauntless. Whoever wins next game tomorrow on Oriental Kingdom. So look forward to that. And it seems to me that nothing's really happening right now. I mean, Product's kind of just sitting there waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
It's down, just sitting there waiting for something to happen. But Walls, though, we can definitely tell that they do have Paradox does have a. I mean, both are pretty underdeveloped, but seems to me that Paradox is a tiny bit better compared to It's down. But I mean, it is they do have an extra two players, so it does make sense for that to happen. But
Yeah.
something that I have to note though, which I honestly have seen, I haven't seen honestly in this map, and it has been screwing them over some teams, is the fact that Paradox actually did make walls on both sides of the bridges, unlike It's down, who only has a small undeveloped side on one part of the ladder. I mean,
They
I've seen.
probably.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm just saying, because like the past couple of games I've been watching, they just completely forget about that left side right there, and then that's how they go through. That's like the teams enter through, and because of that, they just get completely demolished. I mean, like talking about last game as well, Ifbit had a pretty nice wall set up, but they completely ignored the other side of their island, and that just allowed. Whoa, that just allowed Sharpness 5, I'm sorry to say, just to completely just rotate over to that side where they just completely screwed over Ifbit on their own island. So it's completely took them out by surprise. So this
Yeah.
definitely will be the exact same thing.
Yeah, but the thing about this team, I think they're probably not anticipating a rush here. But I think when this team probably does plan to rush, they probably will fortify that wall a bit more. And here's the thing you also have to think about: it's not 10 players rushing them; it's only 5. So they only have to keep 5 people off of the wall. So they're not
Yeah,
they're at a disadvantage, but they're not severely at a disadvantage where it's like 3v10 to where they have to worry about 10 players trying to break through that wall. But it looks like they're also not trying to hold on to the island as they're trying to rotate to the next.
very much so.
So a lot of messy block placements here going on to the other island.
Yeah, on Paradox's side. Looking over though at It's down, we do definitely see that they have moved over to Paradox's old island. But not entirely too sure why though. I mean, they have a perfectly good island right to their right. I don't know why they would come all the way down here. Perhaps
Probably because
they
oh wait,
probably
go ahead.
spotted something.
Yeah, this probably isn't the amount of time also to try and gather things because you definitely need all 3 players ready, all 3 players in the same accord so that they can actually have enough people to fight if they are approached by Paradox. But it looks like Paradox is still staying at their island a bit. Think
They
they're planning on rushing soon, hopefully, because they definitely have the player count and if
and the
definitely got the
armor.
armor to match.
I mean, I think at this point, I think they were scouting. I'm pretty sure they did see that happening because if they did see that rotation, they would definitely go for it. But there you go. They right now moving forward to try and make this rush. Looking at their armor, we do see everybody here with diamond boots. We do see 2 people with 3 force iron, and then the other 3, unfortunately not. But not ready right there, just in time, just as Dab the Dino gets out from getting those diamonds. Walls are being put down. Why isn't a push happening? I mean, that would have definitely been an amazing push on both Paradox's
They're
parts.
probably trying to wait on like all of them to get over there at once. You take a
Probably
look at here at Flareos. He's trying to do some damage from distance because their wall isn't high enough to where they can hold off against these arrows.
very much so. All right, as we look right here, we do see people trying to break blocks. We do see over there Hosea making those cobblestone plays right there so don't fall off into the water after a push. Very smart move, especially if they do know this is about to get very messy. But as we see right here, the walls are being destroyed before a slight enter. Are they gonna let them in? They're gonna try to not let them in, but I think it's gonna break at some point. This wall will break.
The snowball throwing out there.
Looking over here at yeah.
Mimicking snowballs work. I hope he doesn't think they work.
This is
Okay,
happening
it
right
looks
now.
like Flares is providing a solid offense there as he's shooting Mimic a little bit, trying to lower him down, it seems.
Very much so. I don't know what Dino's doing. I mean, he's trying to he's trying to break the block to get some picks and place the blocks back. Not a good idea in his opinion. There's a bunch of open holes at this point. They don't know why they're just why they aren't rushing in. It's a 5v3. They have to go in together if they want this to work. I mean, they had to, I think Paradox placed a focus on that one person at a time to actually win this. Oh, there you go. And the fight's
Oh,
beginning right
there we
now.
go. We get the team fight.
Flaro, it's
Atlas
a
and
4v1 against
Dabadiner
Mimic.
double teaming Josiah. Flares is getting picked.
Oh my god, Mimic got 4
Dabadiner
to
just
move
has to
this. Last person.
Oh,
With that being said, LOL's
I
down
thought they were really
does
gonna get a good pick there, but GG.
GG as well. LOL's
So
down does get eliminated from the tournament. Unfortunately, however, Paradox moving on to the quarterfinals of Battle of the Bridges. Very much nice. Very much
congrats
nice.
to you.
Very
Very
much
much nice.
nice. Very much nice. Very much wow. Doge. Grape. Same thing.
Such wow.
Such wow. Very
Mm,
much.
very much nice. But yeah, definitely congrats to Paradox. You're gonna be moving on. It looks like they're gonna be streaming Dauntless. You said?
Dauntless or my men, whoever does make
Oh,
it against next game, which is going to be in about, let me check my timer fast, will be happening in exactly 30 minutes. Stay tuned for that. Dauntless versus my men, very very intense game. We'll be going against whoever wins that game. We'll be going against Paradox in the quarterfinals in Oriental Kingdom. With that being said, please be sure to follow the MCL on Discord, Engine, and Twitter, and then subscribe on YouTube if you want to see them. If you want to see us go live. I am Grape. I am Grape.
oh, shoot! Sorry, I was trying to fix that. they're arguing over it being best of one. It's been
Oh,
single elimination for the whole tournament though. But yeah,
yeah.
I'm nerds.
And that being said, we're signing off. See you guys in 30 minutes.
Huh.
I can't open
Are
up
they
OBS.